Have you read Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret? I don't think you have to have read the books in your youth or even recently to enjoy this film, this adaptation of Judy Blume's book. This is a film that I think you're going to want to take your tribe to. It is such a great film. It's relevant to today. It is so heartwarming. It's well performed. It's a great story. It honors the book and it honors the readers who cherish the book and hold it in high regard. It honors Judy Blume and her fans. This is a great film about adolescence. And there have been films that I think really speak to the times as it relates to girls coming of age and adolescent in these rearing years, like eighth grade. It reminded me a lot of eighth grade and The Edge of 17. This is a good film. Take your sorors, your church, your ministry, your group text, your besties, your sister, your mother, your aunties. Take everybody. I loved this film. So director Kelly Fremon Craig also co-wrote this film with Judy Blume herself. And I think they did a good job. This screenplay is so good. It really is some great writing. It's such a vulnerable story about sisterhood, friendship, childhood. It's about religion. In many ways, they do step back enough to let the audience get a piece of what this particular family is going through without being heavy handed and preachy. And I love that. So Abby plays this 12-year-old. She's a tween and they're living in the city, and Benny Safdie, who is her dad, a Jewish man, he gets this promotion in his job and they need to move to New Jersey. And Kathy Bates plays her grandmother, who is hilarious. And Rachel McAdams plays her progressive, patient mother, who is no longer going to teach. She's going to be a housewife to be there for Abby's character, so that she, especially in these important times, these times when she thinks her daughter will really need to lean on her, but what her daughter does is lean on her new friends. She's apprehensive about moving to New Jersey because she has to give up so much of her life. Yes, even at 12, but she realizes she's embraced, I'll say, when she gets to New Jersey. She has this pact, and they discuss the issues that they are all encountering or are going to encounter as they grow into young women and teen girls and young women. And some is rushed because they think that they're supposed to be this particular way and that they're supposed to have these things happen to their bodies um, at a certain time, or it's like the end of the world. I just loved how vulnerable this is. One of the best movies of the year. I mean, Kathy Bates is a hoot. She steals every scene. She's so hilarious as the matriarch of this family. Rachel McAdams' character, she's a Christian, and Benny's character, he is a Jewish man. Rachel McAdams' parents didn't want them to be together because they're devout Christians and wanted her to marry a Christian man, but she fell in love with him, and so she was disowned by her parents. And Rachel McAdams' character finds a way to live without her parents, but to be there for her own daughter and to not impress her to pick a religion and to deal with these serious issues in life that are going to come down the road. Wow, what a great story. I think it was filmed beautifully. It's set in the 70s, and it was a little nostalgic for me. I remember how great my sixth grade teacher was, and the things I went through similar things in the sixth grade. I was always overdeveloped, as they said, always looked older for my age, and um, was very mature. I was very mature. I have an older brother, 6 years older than me, and I was 5 years older than my brother. And my mother went to school and worked a full-time job, so we adulted a lot around the house, cooked, clean, and the whole bit, and took care of each other. And so I did feel mature, but I had a sixth grade teacher, like Abby's character has in this, Margaret has in this film. And Echo Kellum plays her sixth grade teacher who notices some agnosticism in her, even at this young age. And so, to help her unpack what she may be dealing with, he suggests that she writes an essay about religion, about her parents' religion, and anyone in her circle. If she could, like, unpack what she feels about religion. And so that's pretty much where we get Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. She has these like diary entries vocally, um, prayers that she prays to God. Many are very, very funny, and some are really sensitive, and it just takes you back to your childhood. I mean, you want it all figured out so fast, even though it's going to come down the line, and but you don't know that. I like that this remained in the perspective of this 12-year-old child, that this is what we think, these are the things we feel like we have to be put in this box so fast. And it doesn't try to solve world issues, it just tells the story and allows the audience into the world. I loved that. This is a good film. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll cheer. This is a really good film that is worth your time. If you can, take everyone you know, everyone you love and hold dear, take them with you to see this film. It's one of my favorite of the year. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is in theaters now.